Alright, Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. Double honor unto the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who rule well, and he taught us this truth. Shalom to all the sincere Akim out there, pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. And to the few believe in Akwath, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash, Barakatam. Okay, and pretty much, you know, what I want to do is quickly speak about what you can see in the title, black seed oil. Now, this isn't from a trying to, because they're going to try and get you on the medical misinformation. This is just fair use, and I'm merely talking about a product here. Okay, but pretty much black seed oil is a very very useful and beneficial to the body amongst many other herbs and oils, man. Now, a couple of weeks ago, you know, I was feeling messed up, and you know, a whole lot of factors, play with your health. It doesn't just mean because you've got one thing. It was ultimately this that led to it. It could be a collective of things, you know, and I figured out it was a collective of things, and even habits where it concerns sleep and things of that nature, that led to having a very tight chest and laboring to breathe, more than that which is normal. Now that can be off the back of another sickness, or something like that, which in my case, it was off the back of another sickness. And sometimes, you try and remedy yourself, but other times, man, you just got to go to the hospital, man. So I'd gone to the hospital and they checked me out and they said everything seemed to be fine. But what happened is that I was feeling that tight sensation in my chest and like laboring to breathe, because they say after a severe cold or hay fever, the muscles around the diaphragm and the heart can begin to swell because of the cold that you just had. Now, in my case, I suffer from the hay fever thing, so it made sense, you know, and took some herbs and stuff, and that feeling went away. But as I said, when you get sick, it's not just one. I mean, it could be, but in many cases, it's not just one thing that contributes to you feeling that way. It could be a number of things. Now, in my case, um, coffee, doesn't agree on a long-term basis with my system. It gives heart palpitations, um, which is like racing heart, um, uh, borderline anxiety, and for some people, it actually develops into anxiety, scattered thoughts, shaking tendons, your hands shake, um, all the parts of your body that has a tendon attached, your fingers will shake, things of that nature. And in some cases, extreme pressure headaches can be a result from drinking too much coffee. Now, there's various levels of coffee out there, and brands and types and qualities, you know. And I've had the shit stuff and I've had the good stuff. But what I've realized is that a long-term drinking coffee type kind of thing. And I've spoken with brothers about this, but yeah, committing it to video, Lord willing, is edifying. But for some people, myself being included, being a long-term coffee drinker just doesn't agree with my system, man. And it puts that sensation of tight chest again, laboring to breathe, heart palpitations and things of that nature. So I said, yeah, man, I know what it is. So now I've got to cut that out, you know. I ain't drinking coffee no more like that, man, because it just doesn't agree with me. But I'm actively trying to get rid of this feeling. And in the cabinet, I came across this. Okay, I came across this, which is black seed oil, right? And you do your research on it. Okay, hope the camera's picking it up. All right, black seed oil. Um, and there's some health benefits, which perhaps you can incorporate into your diet. And it's good to be, I ingested it and I actually put it on my body as well, because on the right side of my hip, there's just a very small patch that's just broken out, and it's been like this for about a month or two, with like a heat rash, and I don't know if you've heard of calamine lotion. I've put that on it. It kind of cleared it up a little bit, but it started to come back. But black seed oil is also good for wounds. Now, as I said, it's not a direct wound I've got. It's more of a rash on the side of my hip, like a small eczema type breakout of some sort. But Lord willing, that will tend to that too. Okay, but here's some health benefits of the black seed oil. All right, and it says research suggests, and again, this is just purely informative, not trying to be anyone's medical advisor out here. It says research suggests black seed has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties that may help with conditions like cirrhosis, asthma, hair loss, and acne. Um, and when it comes to these chest pains and things of that nature, it's all to do with inflammation. A lot of sicknesses in the body all go back to inflammation. Okay, because perhaps the things you're putting in the body and the way your body reacts, it inflames that particular body part, which causes pain, because now you're enlarging the size of that body part that doesn't fit your specific body, and the surrounding organs and whatever's attached to it is now compromised because it's bigger than it needs to be. So that's why inflammation causes pain, because it causes that body part to grow to a size that's not convenient for your actual body. Okay, you know so you have to take things that are anti-inflammatory, which will help reduce the size of whatever's going on and bring it back to normal. Okay, now, as I said, black seed oil, it says here, contains a compound called thymolmocanoin, which, when applied directly to skin, may stimulate tissue growth and facilitate wound healing. And as I mentioned, this small rash thing on the side, some brothers have, eczema and, all over their skin and skin conditions. It all goes back to organ failure, because your skin, our skin are, the thing which encases our body, you know, um, is actually the largest organ. Okay, that's the largest organ of the body. A lot of people don't know that, but your skin is actually considered an organ, man. And the skin is actually alive. And the skin, when cut, it heals itself through heat. Okay, that's why when you cut yourself or whatever, the white blood cells will rush to that part and cause the blood to clot, and form a barrier so you don't leak out and bleed out to death. Then over the next couple of days, usually it may take a week and a half, going on 2 weeks, it will scab over. And then if you realize, that scab will be very dark, and then what's happening, there's a moisture underneath that, and the skin is basically making new skin on that damaged part. And then after a while, that scab will fall off, because that's actually, basically, if you want to break it down in layman's terms, what's going on is that heat and water is being applied in high concentration to that part of the body, and heals it. That's why the scab looks like burnt skin, because it's actually, heat purifies, you know. So it's purifying the ruptured area, making and creating new skin. And then you sometimes find that underneath a scab is like water, or like a liquidy, clear substance. That's water, man. You know, to clean the area, and then you have like a fresh layer of skin. Usually, it's not melanated to the same color as the rest of your skin, but over time, it will melanate, and if not gold exactly how the rest of your skin is, it will be a shade or two lighter. So you can always tell sometimes where you've cut yourself in previous times, but pretty much damn near the skin will go back to the you know, the color of the rest of your body, man. You know, whatever shade of brown you are. Okay, you know. So that's what's happening in that process. So things like black seed oil also aids with that. Okay. It says it may also protect. And they say may. You're trying to throw doubt in there. No, it does. It protects against lung health, not against, it protects lung health and reduce asthma attacks. Okay, in 2020, it says it found a small study indicating that inhaled boiled black seed extract has a potential bronchodilatatory effect on people with asthma. Okay, now that goes back to um, lungs, you know, the lungs which are connected in a diaphragmatory system, which obviously connects to the heart. Okay, and pretty much it can help with breathing. Okay, in 2021, meta-analysis of 4 randomized control studies also found that black seed supplements may help manage asthma through the seed anti-inflammatory effects. So again, as I mentioned before, most sicknesses goes back to inflammation. Okay, inflammation is the enemy to the human body, man. Okay, as I said, on a very basic level, inflammation basically means enlarging. Okay, so when you enlarge a body part more than it needs to be, it compromises the rest of the body parts around it, which causes pain. And the inflammation is an indication to the body that something's wrong. Okay, it's like an inflammation is an internal swelling. You know, like if I don't know, somebody's walking behind someone that's playing golf, and it so happens that as the person playing golf is about to swing that golf club, that person walks behind them and gets hit in the head. What's gonna happen? As Jake said, you're gonna get a cocoa bump. That's an inflammation, right? So the same thing can happen internally to the body. You're putting all the wrong foods inside of you, you're not eating correctly, body parts inflame, they enlarge. Okay, and when that happens internally, as I said, you know, it causes issues to the point where it causes pain, which is the body showing you that it's diseased. That's where you get the word disease from. It's taken away from a state of functionality and ease, and now it's diseased. All right. So pain is really a receptive message ran through the body, you know, the nervous system, and computed and dissected in the brain to say, hey man, something's wrong. Okay, fix it. You know, it also says it improves blood sugar levels. Some research shows that black seed oil can be beneficial to stabilizing blood sugar levels, and that's another killer. Blood sugar, man. You know, high cholesterol and things of that nature, man. That be taking a lot of people out, and what gets into that? Um, the diets, man. The food people are eating, man. You know, high carbs. You know, not enough greens, too much sugars. You know, and another thing is even with fruit intake, you know, it's about knowing what fruit carries particular qualities and when and what quantity to eat them in. Especially with these GMO, you know, it's hard to find proper fruit these days. But what a lot of people are not realizing is just because you're eating healthy things, it also depends on the quantity. All right, a lot of these fruit carry sugars, and people think that it will help them lose weight when all it's doing is putting sugar in the form of glucose into the body. Now, sugar's good. You've got good sugar and you've got bad sugar. Now, considering when you eat fruits, we don't have the purest version of that, man. So a lot of these fruits end up having bad sugars in them because they're not being produced correctly, you know. So oftentimes people eat fruits and still get fucked up and they're wondering why. Yeah, you gotta know what to eat with what, man. You know. Okay. So bear with me 1 second. I'll read this. It says some participants took part in a 2.5 milliliter of black seed oil twice daily for 8 weeks. At the end of the study, those who received the dosage showed improvement in different aspects. Most of them experienced reduced diastolic blood pressure, total cholesterol, LDL, which is bad cholesterol, and fasting blood sugars, man. You know, so pretty much it reduces um you know cholesterol, man. You know, so basically, and you want to get the non-GMO best quality you can find. But basically, black seed oil, man, is a power herb, man. Okay. Now, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38 and 1, and it says, "Honor a physician with the honor due unto him, for the uses which may have of him, for the Lord hath created him." You know. And as the elder apostles and the elder bishops always tell us, man, a part of the job of the prophets is also to be physicians, man. You know, and I'll be honest with you, you know, we don't come on here to front and to lie, you know. Um, um, we say the truth, man. I'm not gonna put my age out there, but I can definitely say, holding my hands up, that in this year, for my particular age, this year in my life has definitely getting tongue tied, so like has definitely been um uh one of the worst medical years for myself. you know um Generally speaking, I'm not one to get sick often. I'm quite active, up and go, um where it concerns physicality and endurance, man. you know um I'm a martial artist, man. So I've been training my whole life, as it were. But it's not just about training; it's about also what you're putting in your body, man. And definitely this year, I've realized that you know, it's a holistic view, and when you let any part of the regime slip, as the older you get, your body will react quicker and let you know things are going wrong. So definitely trying to take the health thing a bit more sternly, even myself. Okay, but as I said, as the elder apostles told us, you've got to be able to get into these things, man. All right, it says, "For the uses which ye may have of him, for the Lord hath created him." So the Lord created men, who would officiate over the herbs to take. But we all got to have a working knowledge of them. And it says in verse 2, "For the Most High, for of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the King." So even though we get into the herbs and things of that nature, we have to ultimately, first and foremost, pray unto Yahweh Hashem Shai for healing, man. Okay, sending up the prayers always, man. Yahweh Hashem Shai, Rapana Ya, Rapana Ya, Rapana Ya, Babukasha, Babukasha, Babukasha. Alright. Rapana Ya, Kazak, 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 Aitazamya, Wanapasha, Waracha, Wa Aitazamya, Kazak, 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 Wanathanana, Shalom, okay, wa Rapana Ya Bahasham Yahweh Shai, the water Aman, Tawab. These are the kind of prayers we gotta throw up, man. Please, 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 Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, um, heal me, heal me, heal me. Okay, Rapana Ya, right? Wakazak, and give strength, all right? You know, and give strength, lana, napashya, to my soul, okay? Wa itazamya, to my body, and my body, okay? Wa racha, and my, warachaya, and my spirit, okay? Rapa, heal, 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 Bahasham, in the name Yahawashai, the water to wab, okay, Aman. So be true, you know. So you can take all the herbs you want to your heart's content, but at the end of the day, as Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and 2 says, for of the Most High cometh healing, you know. So the most element, which is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay, of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king, man, you know. So of course our faith and the prayers unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to heal us, and then you do what you got to do. So what I did was I took a tablespoon. I took 1 tablespoon of this, right? And Lord willing, if I take one of those daily, that should have an effect. And as I said, you know, the small rash thing on the side of my hip, you know, I put that on that, and that should help. Put that on daily as well, okay? You know, but of course the prayers, you know, comes first and foremost. This is the final scripture, and then I'll close out. Genesis 1 and 29, and the Most High said, Salakia, I read that wrong. Genesis 1:29, and the power said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. You know, so the Lord gave us all the elements we need for our healing in the earth, man. You know, okay. And there's a good formula to go by, is that if you can't digest it through your mouth, it shouldn't go on your skin. Okay, because a lot of these chemicals, and you know, you have to be careful not being over righteous, because you know, but a lot of these chemicals, these creams, these lotions, these deodorants, you know, when you read the back of a deodorant, a lot of them got metals in it, man. You know, clogging up your pores, creating boils underneath your armpits, you know, giving you headaches, you know. Some of these sprays, man, you know, I've had sprays in the past where, you know, you spray that shit and the very smell of it, you know, just sends your head into some serious headache mode, you know, because they got all kind of chemicals and metals up in these deodorants, man, you know. Um, you know, I wouldn't suggest it if one's diet isn't right, but once you get your diet on check, you know, try and transition over to like using more water-based deodorants. You know, you can find them online, or you know, I've even tried using coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil. That works a beauty, man. You know, okay, you know, but yeah, as the scripture says in Genesis 1:29, and the power said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. So meaning that, you know, the herbs, man, the herbs are there for, you well, specifically talking about the herbs in this scenario, man, is there so that, you know, we can be it can aid our healing, of course, after we've prayed unto the Most High, man. You know, and there's many others as well, you know. Um you know, brothers have suggested things to take, you know, to one another when we express particular um, illnesses or sicknesses and things of that nature. Um, so yeah, we could be all day here, discussing the various things. I hope they don't take this down, but there's a good chance they take it down because they could say this the MM in the medical misinformation. But I hope they don't take it down. But it is what it is. But anyways, I just wanted to share a few words on as you can see it right here, the black seed oil, man. Okay, the black seed oil, and you know, I'm willing to accept it. I'm probably late to the game. I've always known of it, but I've never really taken it too much, man. You know, but I'm sure brothers and sisters already know about this. But there's nothing wrong with a reminder for those who already know, and if you don't know, get to know about the black seed oil, man. Okay, this thing, and it doesn't taste all that bad. I was kind of hesitant, you know, pouring it out into the tablespoon. You're like, oh man, how's this shit gonna taste? You smell the bottle first, but then you say fuck it, and you just, you know, you just take it, man. Pause, but you just put it in your mouth, and don't have it there swiggling around and stuff, and all debating it. Just go for it. Take it like a shot. If you're into alcohol drinking, or about shots and stuff, just take it like a shot. And it's not all that bad where it concerns the taste, man. But it has great health benefits. So Lord willing, that was edifying, man. But yeah, the black seed oil, man. You know, that will do that will do. Okay, and again to finally close, man. As we read in Sirach, man. Of the Most High comes healing anyway. Because someone can take black seed oil and all these herbs all they want, and if the Lord don't want them to be healed, they'll just be a herb taking sick person to the day they die. The Lord can do it like that. He can make you a herb taking sick person to the day you die. You can take all the herbs you want, but if the Lord don't want to give us the healing, you ain't getting healed, man. I ain't getting healed. So this is not a guarantee. The go ahead has to come from on high. Okay. Anyways, with that, man, I'm out, man. Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakar Kodash. Alright, Barakatham. Alright, all praises be unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakar Kodash. Double on to elder apostles, elder bishops, man. And I'll catch you brothers and sisters in the next one, man. Shalom.